Hey, what is up, mortals? It's Charlie Rowen here, and before we get into today's video, there's something I'd like to say. I'd like to let you all know that we have a merch store. Some of the items in it are only available for a limited amount of time, so if you're interested, go into the description and check it out. Each purchase helps us make more content. Secondly, if you didn't know, only 25% of you guys have subscribed to us, so please hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon. Now with that out of the way, let's get into the video. Rising of the Shield Hero presents us with a vast world that has many different elements to it. We have done videos on this one before, so I'd suggest you check those out. This world isn't the only one we are introduced to. After the battle with the Spirit Tortoise, we are taken to another world across the dimensional barrier, the one where Glass, Lark, and Therese come from. Today we'll be explaining many details about that world, trying to explain as best as we can how things function over there, without giving too much away. However, since most of the information hasn't been shown in the anime, there will be slight spoilers ahead. Glass's world has 4 cardinal weapons. Unlike Raphtalia's world, though, these weapons are the Cardinal Hunting Tool, the Cardinal Blunt Tool, the Cardinal Jewel, and the Cardinal Ofuda. These are the weapons which are instrumental to fighting off the waves and saving the world from disaster. So far, we've only met one of the Cardinal Heroes, that being Kizuna Kazuyama, the Hunting Hero, who is likely to be from Itsuki's world, as she has heard of Dimension Wave. The vassal weapon of this world are the Vassal Fan, the Vassal Scythe, the Vassal Boat, the Vassal Book, the Vassal Music Instrument, the Vassal Mirror, the Vassal Katana, and the Vassal Harpoon. We know some of the holders. Glass is the Fan Hero, and Lark Berg the Scythe Hero. Like in the world we're familiar with, the Cardinal and Vassal weapons, along with their holders, have a huge influence, not only in politics, but also in the used weapons. The weapons used directly reflect those of the Cardinal and Vassal heroes. Shields aren't something commonly used, and katanas are the only swords. The weapons the people of Raphtalia's world are likely to use are strange to the inhabitants of this world and vice versa. Not only are the popular weapons different, but so is the magic system. In Raphtalia's world, it's likely derived from how the Vassal Staff functions, as it's the weapon that allows for better use of the magic. On the other hand, in Glass's world, the magic systems are likely to be derived from the Instrument Hero, the Ofuda Hero, and probably even the Jewel Hero. The Instrument Hero can use the magic instrument to create magic attacks, which has also been something that the other characters have been able to do. By playing music, the people of this world can harness the magic around them and create spells. Itsuki has done this by blowing into a medicinal herb, as if it were a harmonica, and Philo has done this by singing. The Ofuda Hero, or the Card Hero, depending on the translation, can throw magic attacks. This has been adopted by the citizens of the world and adapted, as the people can make single-use spells called Afuda to throw at their enemies. Not to mention that Ofuda are also used to create slave seals. The third magic system is primarily used by the Jewels, a race of demi-humans we'll explain in a bit. They can harness the magic inside of many gems and use them to cast spells. We've seen Therese do this in order to protect and attack Naofumi. Aside from that, these gems and crystals are also used to create the main method of healing. These are healing crystals which are destroyed in order to provide XP. Aside from that, there are likely many other different types of crystals that provide other effects, like potions do in Glass's world. Aside from the magic in the world, there are many other differences, such as monsters and demi-humans. This world has 3 species of demi-humans. Those are the Jewels, the Spirit People or Spirits, and the Grass People. Jewels are sensitive people that are born with a gemstone that serves as a magic core. This varies in location, depending on the individual. They are typically very skilled with magic, have great dexterity, and have invented numerous useful technologies, some of which we'll get into later in this video. Spirits are a race of semi-transparent people. They are unique in that they combine life force and magic power into their energy. If they are a hero, so is their soul power. When they use magic, they are using their life force, which they cannot replenish on their own. The higher their energy is, the more powerful they are, and the more powerful their magic is. This unique species does not have levels, as their level of strength is determined by their energy. For them, energy is everything. They cannot typically recover energy on their own, leading to other spirits having to give some of their energy to replace the first spirit's energy. However, soul healing water does heal their energy, but it is not usually found in their world. This species actually has a natural predator, which are the Soul Eaters, as they tend to eat the spirit's energy. This is why Glass started her first fight with the Naofumi by destroying the Soul Eater. This species also has incredibly high defense and can use special types of weapons such as the Soul Splitter. Lastly are the Grass People. These are the ones we have the least information on. They have long ears, pretty white skin, and blonde hair. Naofumi even compared them to elves. The monsters in this world are also different when compared to Raphtalia's. For example, the starter monster is not an orange balloon, but instead a white box. Instead of Philolials, we have library rabbits, which are these huge rabbits that have the ability to turn into human form. These traditionally are in possession of the Vassal Book. Although dragons still exist in this world, it is believed that they operate the same way in any world. A demon dragon was actually the reason that the hunting hero was summoned before the waves even hit. Like any other world, this one has 4 guardian beasts, similar to those in Raphtalia's world. Those are the black tortoise, the vermilion bird, the white tiger, and the azure dragon. Excluding the azure dragon, all of these beasts have been defeated by friends of Kizuna before most of the heroes were even summoned. The artisans in this world tend to be jewels, which has led to extreme technological advancement. Since the holy weapons have a gem at their center, the jewels have found a way to replicate many of the functions, albeit at a weaker rate. Thanks to their efforts, there have been machines created that, using the power of the dragon hourglass, turn the monster bodies into items, thus replicating the item drop function of the other weapons. The jewels have also found a way of transporting people to the waves, even if they aren't heroes. There is also a technology developed by another man, we only know him as Trash Number 2, that allows for people to recreate this world's teleportation method, allowing the people to go from one dragon hourglass to another. The countries in this world, both culturally and architecturally speaking, are a mixture of old Japan and Germany. The countries in this world are less united. Because of the current knowledge they possess, the waves aren't seen as a threat, and thus without a common unifier, all the countries remain at odds. The only country that perceives the waves as a threat is Berg Country, the country that Larkberg rules, although they do get help combating them, even if it's the other countries just wanting to gain glory and strengthen their troops in battle. Because of how splintered all the countries are, they each have their own monetary system. The countries also remain at odds because of many other political situations. They don't seem to want to cooperate for a common goal. Not to mention, some suffer from corruption and are even influenced by faux heroes. There is no confirmed religion, but we can assume that they have something like the Church of the Four Heroes, and variations of this, as there are some countries that undervalue the hunting hero, since she can only attack monsters. We do know that if they have these beliefs, they aren't as strong as in Raftalia's world, as many government leaders see the waves as a minor danger and will manipulate, dispose of, kill, or imprison heroes for their own interests. So far, we've been introduced to 5 countries. Lark's country, which is described as a small country that seemed like middle-aged Germany, with castles and many other structures made primarily out of stone. The Vassal Mirrors country, which has more of an Edo period Japan culture and aesthetic. The Vassal Katana's country, which we have very little information on. Apart from that, it borders the Vassal Mirror and Vassal Books countries. The Vassal Book country, which is a powerful militaristic country, which took advantage of certain political events to take over their neighboring countries that they were allied with, those being the Katana and the Mirrors countries. Lastly, there's also the Music Instruments country, which is described to have more of a steampunk aesthetic. They seem to have a lot more technology and a semi-corrupt government. We know very little of these countries. We don't know their names, origins, or much else as what we'd already told you. Whereas Raftalia's world has a lot of dungeons, this world seems to have labyrinths in its place, that are explored in order to gain loot or even to imprison people, such as the never-ending labyrinth. This world also has a protective mechanism which can be activated with a dragon hourglass. This mechanism allows the cardinal weapons of this world to stop invading cardinal heroes from taking over, by stripping them of their magic, skills, and weapons. This world isn't as explored as the main one in the story, so we don't know as many things about it as we do of the main one, but there is still quite a bit that we've managed to explore. Thank you all for watching the video to the end. I hope this video helped deepen your understanding of the world of the Rising of the Shield Hero. Now there's a few more things I'd like to go over before the video ends. Firstly, in case you guys didn't know, we are only one of the many We the Celestial channels. If you have the sugar tooth for great storytelling, please give our What If channels a visit as well. No matter if it's My Hero Academia What Ifs or Naruto What Ifs, we've got you covered. Did we get your attention? Great! Make sure you click the icon in the top right corner, or check the description for the link to the other channels. On behalf of We the Celestials, I'd like to thank the writer for this video. You can check out the writer NoahStorys to find other cool What If stories on Shield Hero. I would also like to thank the audio and video editors for this video. Their details are in the description below. If you're a voice actor, editor, or writer, or you're interested in becoming one of those, go to the Discord that is in the description of this video and hit up the head of one of those areas. We're always looking for members to join us. That's it from us for today's video, so thank you all for watching. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're interested, and hit that like button if you like the video. Until next time, peace out mortals, have an amazing day.